Welcome back to Great North Gaming. It's great to have you here with us today, and it's time to continue our Year 6 season simulation here with the Vancouver Canucks. So we're up here in the playoffs at the beginning of the first round up against the St. Louis Blues. So we're looking to get back to the Stanley Cup final after losing last year to the Montreal Canadiens. It was a disappointing loss. We lost to Elias Pettersson and Brock Besser, I believe it was, who was on the team. So Montreal is still in the playoffs, but that's the situation rolling into year 6. So we had a really good off season. We won the or really good regular season. My apologies. We ended up winning the back-to-back President's trophies. So we end up winning back-to-back President's trophies, which is really great. We're proving that we are a dominant force in the NHL, but we do need to win that Stanley Cup. We've been to the Stanley Cup final. We've been to the Western Conference final since we started this rebuild, but now it is time for us to take it. So taking a look at the playoff tree here. So in the Western Conference, we have Dallas and Chicago, Colorado and San Jose, Edmonton and Los Angeles, and your Vancouver Canucks versus the St. Louis Blues. Over in the East, we have the Columbus Blue Jackets, versus the Pittsburgh Penguins, the Philadelphia Flyers versus the New Jersey Devils, the Florida Panthers versus the Detroit Red Wings, my apologies, and the Montreal Canadiens, the defending Stanley Cup champions, up against the Buffalo Sabres. So, taking a look at our team heading into the offseason here. So we brought in some assets heading into this year. So we brought in Ridley Gregg. We brought in Connor Geekie. We have very high overalls. We have some veterans in here. On the defensive core, we have Hughes and Jennings, Danford and Hughes, and Sylvia and Nemec. We also brought in Nemec. And then in the net, we have William Lassell and Alex Medvedev. So Lassell, he had a pretty decent... not a great regular season, only a 9.07 and a 2.71. Last year in the playoffs, he was a 9.15 and a 2.73. I need him back to his rookie year, back when he was a 9.30 and a 2.16. I need him back to that form. Yeah, that was the season. Yeah, he went 9.24 and 2.10. So I need that kind of goaltending back from Lassell. If not, I am not afraid to go to Medvedev because he had a great regular season, a 9.26, a 2.19, a 17.6 and 0. And then the playoff stats, he's been pretty consistent for us, so I'm willing to move to him. He might just be one. Sometimes in this game, some goalies just don't sim well, and I feel like Lassell might be one of those. But taking a look at our opponents here, the St. Louis Blues. So they got Jimmy Snuggerud, okay, left wing, right wing power forward, Romer Thomas, and Bjorko, low franchise, 88 playmaker. Okay, so a lot of playmakers and a power forward. How many goals did Snuggerud get? 32. No real goal scorer on this line. Okay, we might be able to take advantage of that. Second line, Jordan Kyrou, Chekio, and Stranges. Okay, an 80 on the second line there. Pakarinen, Steinberg, and Urov, Korpian, Rasmussen, and Drury. Okay, defensively, Siegenthaler and Pesci, Benoit and Lindstein, Buniker and Mallory. Okay, I don't know why they're playing Mallory down so low. And in the net, they have Joseph Wall. Scratch players, they do have Drovakovsky. Okay, so that'll be on their second line. Zamula's not playing. Okay, they have a couple players scratched here, but nothing much. Drovakovsky, that's could be good. So I do like how our team matches up against them. We are the President's Trophy winning team. So let's hop into game number 1 here, and let's see if we can get back to the Stanley Cup Finals. Here we go. Before we hop into the game here, we're going to have our conversation with Craig Berube. Let's go over the playoffs. Let's focus on our 5v5 defense. I want to make sure that we are keeping the puck out of the net here. up against the St. Louis Blues. I know we can score on these guys. So, game number 1 in Vancouver. Let's go. Real-time simulation here. Let's get this rolling. And Simon Benoit gets the game's first goal. We got a power play opportunity there. Goes nowhere. Okay, LaSalle. That's not how we want to open up the playoffs here. Can we get one back here? We're out shooting them. I do like the looks of this so far. We are playing them, but we're going to end the first period with only a 1-goal disadvantage. Second period, boys, I need the offense to show up here. Snuggerud gets a goal in LaSalle. We got a power play, goes nowhere. Another power play opportunity goes nowhere. And Mullen gets us on the board there, breaks the shutout for Joseph Wall. Quinn Hughes ties it up there. Perfect, the captain. We are out shooting them penalty kill. Okay, LaSalle, I need you to lock it down now, my man. You allowed 2 goals on 17 shots. I'm not too happy with this. We need a hero here, and Jordan Kyrou breaks ahead for the St. Louis Blues. We are almost out doubling them in shots. Joseph Wall is standing on his head. Come on, boys. Can someone tie it up late? At least push this game to overtime. And Austin Matthews on the power play ties it up late. And we are going to go to overtime here. Okay, overtime, boys. Who's going to be the hero? And Jack Hughes gets an overtime winner on Joseph Wall right away. So all the big boys show up tonight. 3 stars of the game: Quinn Hughes, Mullen, Connor Geeky. Perfect. Was anyone super minus? Luke Hughes. Okay. All right. So we take the first game. I wasn't too happy about how we let in those early first goals, but we're just gonna take it. It's one game. The boys can bounce back, have a better game here. Still on home ice. We won the first game. So we're not in trouble until we lose on home ice. Nice early penalty kill, 5-on-3. Okay, we might have to make some adjustments to the power play here. We haven't been scoring. Okay, and we're going to end the first period here with no goals. Okay, defensive first period. The St. Louis Blues are slightly outshooting us, and Pakarinen gets the first goal for St. Louis. Can't get the first goal of the game here. It's killing us. Power play opportunity there. Yeah, we got to change the power play lines. We haven't scored on the power play here. Come on, we got lots of offense. We got to score on these guys. Third period, only down by 1. Just need a goal. Power play there. Our power play's been brutal tonight. St. Louis gets another goal there. Jamie Snuggerud. I was just going to say we killed off the power play, but Luke Hughes gets a power play goal that might be a little too late here. 3 minutes left. Simon Benoit puts that game away. And we're going to lose that game here on home ice. All right. You know what? We lost that first game here. What's LaSalle's a 982 over 2 games? I'm going to go with Medvedev on this next game. I said I'm not going to be afraid to go to him. So I'm going to make some line changes. We'll show you what line changes we make, and we'll hop into game number 3 up in St. Louis. Alrighty, boys. So I shuck up the lines quite a bit here. So the first line, we're going to go with Nico Hischier, Austin Matthews, Ryan Leonard. Second line, we're going to go Connor Geeky, Jack Hughes, Michael Hegg. Third line, Miles Mullen, Ridley Gregg, and Kindle. And Coots, Monahan, and Boone Jenner. Boone Jenner, you know what? Let's get Landy in there for a game. Okay, defensively, we put the Hughes brothers together, put the 98 and the 95 together. Silviev and Jennings, Danford, and Nemec. Power play, we're going with our top-heavy power play. It was still in the regular season power play where we were splitting it up a little bit, give some opportunity to the other guys, and then we're going to put Matthews on the 2 power plays. Penalty kill, we're going with all of our top guns here. Hischier and Matthews, Kindle and Geeky, and then Hughes and Leonard. Hughes actually got some really good defensive stats there as well, so he's in there, and we're going to go with Medvedev for the next game. I'm going to trust in him. If we lose this game, we'll go back to LaSalle. We'll go out with our goalie, but I got to give this kid a chance to play here. He's been overlooked, but he was the first one to break into the NHL. Okay, game number 3 in St. Louis. It's a tie game, and St. Louis gets that bitter first goal of the game here. Another penalty kill for us. Good job, boys, there. Jack Hughes ties it up on the power play. Okay, maybe that power play is going to be clicking now. And we're going to finish the first period here tied up at 1. Second period here, boys. Okay, and Robert Thomas gets another goal. And oh my God, is that a hat trick already for Robert Thomas? Oh my God. This isn't looking good here. We can't go out in the first round. They're going to call for my head. Third period here, boys. Can we get some offense going here? Jaco gets another power play goal. Austin Matthews gets us within 2. We got 10 minutes left. Stop taking penalties. Another power play opportunity missed here, and it looks like St. Louis is going to take this game. Okay. So we're going to have to make some more line changes here. Kindle's been injured. Just replace the player for right now. And we'll advance a day. I will edit the lines. We'll edit the lines and get LaSalle playing again, I guess. Okay, so we got the lines edited again here. I'm going to stick with the similar forward line. We're going to get Anthony Mantha in there, 81. So we're going to move Coots up there. Defensively, we're going to move Jennings back up. That was a horrible defensive game here. Power play was going to stay the same. So, all right, this is not looking good here. I don't know what we do if we lose in the first round here. Okay, first period. Oh, I didn't mean to skip it there, but St. Louis opens up the goal scoring there. Okay, second period here. I didn't mean to skip that first period. I wanted to watch it out. Anthony Mantha gets into the lineup here in the playoffs and scores a huge goal for us to tie up the game. We kill off quite a few penalties there. Where is our offense? I was expecting this to be an easy series. I wasn't expecting this to be a very hard series, but it looks like we're going to have to make some big-time changes this year if Austin Matthews gets a goal. That's what I'm saying. If we don't win this year, it's do or die. Okay, we squeak away with that win there, 2-1 win. Jennings has been injured till May 6th. That's not good. Let me edit the lines. I'll be right back. What are teams looking like? So defensively, we're going to go Hughes and Danford, Hughes and Sylviev, Nemec and Korpian. And then on the second line power play, we inserted Quinn Hughes. Penalty kill, Hughes is moving up. So, and LaSalle's going to get another game there. He played great in that last game, only allowing 1 goal. I need the offense to show up here in this game. On home ice, the series is tied 2-2. Can we make we need a statement game here. Taking a power play again. Who's taking all these penalties? Refs are just trying to hand it to St. Louis here. Shots are even another power play for St. Louis. Are we going to get any opportunity here? Second period power play opportunity for us goes nowhere. Another power play opportunity. There we go. Connor Geekie gets one just after. And Korpian gets into the lineup and scores a big goal, giving us a 2-goal lead. That's got to fire the boys up. Where's Austin? Where's Jack? Where's Quinn? Where's Luke? I want to see you, the 3 of you on the goal scoring sheet today. Third period. It's just Joseph Woll in the net. He has been playing insane. Like, I don't understand how their team's playing so well defensively, but We'll take it. Jack Hughes gets a goal. I'll take that just after the power play, it looks like. And Jordan Kyrou breaks the shutout there for LaSalle. But I don't think that's going to matter here. And we're going to take that 3-1. All right. LaSalle's definitely getting into my good books now. I definitely appreciate those last 2 games only allowing 1 goal. Kindle's back in the lineup here. You know what? We just won 2 games with these lineups. I'm going to keep them the way they are. Let's hop into game number 6 here. We're up 3-2. Just taking a look around the league before we hop into the game. Colorado swept San Jose. Florida swept Detroit. Pittsburgh swept Columbus. New Jersey beat Philly 4-1. So not a lot of tough competition out there this year. All right, game number 6. Chance to move on here. I don't want to go to game 7. We fought hard back to get this far here. There we go. Sean Monahan, the veteran on the 4th line, scores. I need the goal. Where is the offense? Sean Monahan, 2-goal game. He is making sure he wants another chance. Austin Matthews gets a goal there. 3-0 heading into the second period. This is what I like to see. 4-0. Quinn Hughes. This is what I expected from this team. Like St. Louis, I wasn't too impressed with their roster. Like, we still have 30 minutes to go here in the game, but you know, they had like 2 80s on their defensive top 4. We had all 86s. All right, third period here. I'm loving how we've been playing these last 3 games. And your Vancouver Canucks are off to the second round with a 4-0 victory. What a game for LaSalle. These last 3 games, he came in clutch, only allowing 2 goals in 3 games. I will take that. So we'll sim a couple games here. I'm not putting Kindle back in yet until we lose. When Jennings comes back, I got to put him back in. Craig Berube, let's have our coaching conversation. All right, playoffs. The Edmonton Oilers. Let's keep focused on the defense there. I know our offense can come through. So we got an all-Canadian second round here up against the Edmonton Oilers. So let's see, is Jennings still injured? Jennings is still hurt, so I'm going to leave him out for game number 1 because I want to go deep in the playoffs here, and we're 3-0 since we went out there. So the Edmonton Oilers. So Draisaitl, McDavid, Savoy, Velarde, Trocheck, Neighbors, Heineman, Holmberg, Oliver, Trent Frederick, Turcotte, and Joel Farabee. Okay, that first line can do whatever they want to us. And more Art Ross winning, Evan Bouchard, 110 points in 76 games. Insane. Decent defensive core. And that's still Stuart Skinner. Okay. So they definitely have the studs, but we have the studs as well. So game number 1, Jennings is going to sit. We want him to heal up to go deep here, but Holmberg gets the first goal of the game. We've been allowing the first goal of the game quite a bit, LaSalle. I need you to lock down that first period better. But you've played well these last 3 games. All right. Second period here, the offense needs to show up now. Power play opportunity. Gabe Velarde gets one for the Edmonton Oilers. This isn't looking good. Where's their offense? Oliver gets one. It's not even their top guys are scoring. Third period. Can we get something on home ice here. We can't get shut out. Power play. There we go. Ryan Leonard. Can we get another one? Can we get another one? Get back into this game. There we go. Michael Hague. Can we tie it up? Can we tie it up late? Do we have it? And Michael Hague gets another power play goal to tie it up late. The offense comes through, a penalty kill late, and we're headed to overtime here. We have all the momentum here. Power play. And there we go. Austin Matthews. The boys come through. Oh my God. What a nail biter. Holy cow. I was not expecting that. Miles Mulin's been injured. Okay. I'm going to edit the lines here, get Jennings back in, and we'll get Kindle back in now. We'll be right back. Okay, so we got Kindle and we got Jennings back in there. So that's making our team better there. So what a comeback victory there for your Vancouver Canucks here. I forgot to tell you, looking around the league there, we got Colorado, Chicago, Pittsburgh, New Jersey, and Montreal and Florida. Okay, game number 2 here. Let's not worry about who else is playing here. We're just focused on this game here. Power play early, get the first goal. How do we not get the first goal with a power play? First shot of the game, LaSalle. Come on, my man. I need you to do better. Power play opportunity for them. That's a long power play there, Savoy. But Coots gets one right back. That's what we need. Okay, goal scoring first period here. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. And Vincent Trocheck gets a goal. And Leon Draisaitl, come on, boys. I don't like this. We're down by 3. Power play, Ryan Leonard. There we go. But Gabe Velarde gets one right back. All right, I'm looking at a goaltending change after this one. LaSalle's let in too many goals here. Third period. Can we turn this around here? Ben Danford gets us back within 2. We can come back. I know we can. Power play opportunity gets... We don't get one. We needed to score there if we wanted a chance at coming back in this game. And McDavid gets a power play opportunity. And we're going to lose 6. Mantha gets one late, but we're not going to score. We're not going to take that game on home ice. That's disappointing. Sim to the next game. We're going to go back with Medvedev. Give LaSalle a night off. Make sure he knows that his job isn't safe. Medvedev didn't have a great game, but we're going to give him another shot here. All right, game number 3. Here we go. In Edmonton. Luckily, it's not too bad of travel. And we get the first goal of the game. First shot, first goal, Austin Matthews. That's what we needed. Penalty kill. There we go, boys. There we go. Austin Matthews. That's what we needed. Ridley Gregg, there on the third line. There we go. And Austin Matthews gets that first period hat trick. I love to see it, Austin. I love to see it. We have the offense on this team. There's no reason that we shouldn't be scoring goals. All right, second period here. We got a 4-goal lead here. Medvedev's playing pretty good so far, but Oliver breaks it shutout here. Okay, don't allow any more, Medvedev. I don't know if we're going to score anymore here. We don't want to give them an opportunity to get back in this game. They took one on the road. We're going to take one on the road here. In very convincing fashion. 4-1 here. And Michael Hague puts in the empty netter there with 1:13 left. And we're going to take that 5-1. So a good first game there. A good game there by Medvedev. Let's go. We'll give Medvedev another shot here to run with it. He had a Good game there. Good redemption game. Another game in Edmonton. Here we go. First period. Lots of shots early on. High-flying game here. I think we're going to see lots of goals. Power play opportunity early for Vancouver. And Sean Monahan's going to take one goal just after the power play there. I'll take that. Sean Monahan's been a force this playoff run. Another power play goes nowhere. Okay. 1 goal lead. Leon Draisaitl's going to score on that power play. That power play is going to be hard to stop. Between McDavid, Draisaitl, and Bouchard, we can't be giving these guys power play opportunities. Okay. Jack Hughes, Luke Hughes. Oh, there we go. I called him out. He scores. I was going to say, they've been pretty quiet these playoffs. Matthews had a first period hat trick the last game. What do you guys do for me recently? Okay, tie game, heading into the third here. Who's going to take it here? Who's going to climb ahead? Power play again for Edmonton, and Gabriel Landeskog's going to get a goal. The veterans on this team. I think that's what I needed to break through. And Medvedev's going to hold on there, a 33 saves. Yeah, he's going to get the first star of the game, a .942 save percentage. What a game there. Okay, we're gonna keep it rolling with Medvedev there. He rocked it. Mulin's back. We'll leave him out for right now. I've been liking these lineups. We've been playing well. This fourth line's been doing great for us. I don't want to touch that. Goalies, I want to make sure Medvedev's in there. Yeah, he's 926. Oh, sorry. He's 926, 234. He's 2-1. Alrighty, game number 5 here. We have a 3-1 series lead on home ice here. And Ridley Gregg's going to open the goal scoring there. I like that. I want the first goal. Power play. Our power play's been real quiet. Real quiet. But we got a 1-0 lead here. Medvedev's playing pretty good so far to start this game. Defense is shutting them down, not giving them too many shots. Second period here. Power play, Austin Matthews. There we go. But Jake Wallman's going to get a goal there on the power play. We can't give these guys power play opportunities. Trent Frederick ties up the game here. We got to close out this game. Give them all the momentum to win this series if we don't win this game. Third period. Can we take it here? Nice penalty kill there. Stop taking penalties. Power play opportunity for us. Austin Matthews. There we go. Is that going to be enough? Is it going to be enough to send the Vancouver Canucks back? No, Connor McDavid scores one with 14 seconds left, and we're headed to overtime. Oh, no. Power play for Edmonton. Another power play for Edmonton. What are you goofs doing taking power plays in the... How many power plays are you going to take? But it doesn't matter. Ryan Leonard scores, and we are going to take it. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, I wasn't thinking we were going to do that. Medvedev, a 929, 255. I can't complain about that. That's okay. And the Vancouver Canucks are back to the Western Conference Final. So we've had both goalies win us a series. Can one of them win us 2 series in a row? Craig Berube, who are we playing? What do we got to focus on? Playoffs. Focus on 5v5 defense. Let's keep working with what's working, coach. We got the Colorado Avalanche. And Cale Makar. I'm not touching our lineups right now. I know we can get Mullen back in there, but we've played pretty well. Before I forget, we will get Medvedev back in there. because he's 927, 240, 3-1. We got to go with him. So let's take a look at the Colorado Avalanche here. This is going to be a good team, I believe. Yes, Braden Points on this team with Nathan McKinnon, Martin Necas. That's a dirty first line. Gauthier, Nick Waugh, Owen Tippett, Brindley, McCullough-Backer, Nikushkin, McMahon, Lombardi, and Rashkevi. Okay. The first line's good. Gerard and Makar, Pence, Taves, Lazan. Okay. And Nabokov in the net. So we match them with some studs. Like, we have the same studs as them. But does their depth... I think our depth matches up better against them, but we'll see here. Game number 1 here in Vancouver. Nico Hischier is going to open up the goal scoring here. Colorado's going to get a power play that's going to go nowhere. A power play opportunity for us goes nowhere as well. We got a 1-0 lead here. Oh, and Rashkevi is going to tie it up late here in the first, and it's going to be a tied game heading into the second. 15 minutes left. 15 minutes left here in the second period. I was going to say 15 shots on net. Jack Hughes gets a goal here. Power play right away after we score. Jack Hughes gets another one there. That's what we needed. 23 shots to 16. This is a great first game, a great statement game here. Penalty kill. Cale Makar is going to get a power play goal there. 3-2 game. Rashkevi is going to get us another goal here. Come on, boys. There we go. Ryan Leonard, the first line, gets us a goal. These lines have been working well for us. 40 shots on net. And Medvedev's going to hold on there. A 4-3 game. That's exactly what I need. Jack Hughes with 2 goals. Great first game of the playoff, or of the Western Conference Final for us. Okay. Nope, Medvedev's getting back in there. Okay, Medvedev's back in there. Game number 2. Here we go. Still on home ice. We're going to have home ice throughout the whole playoff run here. Defensive first 10 minutes of the game here. Power play opportunity for Colorado. We kill it off there. Power play opportunity for us. 5-on-3 there. Austin Matthews gets a goal there. Can we get another one? There we go. Jack Hughes. 2 power play goals here. Right at the end of the first period there. We're going to head into the second with a 2-goal lead. It's exactly what we needed here. Ridley Gregg on the third line, and Jack Hughes, another power play goal. The power play's clicking tonight. 4-goal lead here in the second period. They do have the offensive studs to make this, to pull back, but Medvedev, I don't think, is going to allow 4 here in the third period. If we keep giving... Jennings there gets a shorthanded goal. That's what we need, my man. So happy to have him back in the lineup here. And what do we got? Just under 5 minutes left. We take another penalty. Taking a lot of penalties. We do have a lot of power forwards on this team, so it makes sense. But 5-0 victory there. Medvedev there, 30 save shutout. Jack Hughes has a 4-point night. Austin Matthews has a 3-point night. My man Medvedev. Maybe we should have been playing this guy all along. Okay, game number 3 here in Colorado. Just came off a convincing 5-0 victory here. No way their offense isn't going to retaliate, so we need to have our offensive guns rolling tonight. Okay, 5 minutes left here in the first period. Alrighty, and it's going to be a 0-0 game heading into the second here. Colorado's out shooting us slightly. We give them another power play, a long power play, but we kill it off. But Nick Waugh is going to get a goal here to take the lead for the Colorado Avalanche. And Nathan McKinnon Gabriel Landeskog, my man, we need you to be getting on the scoring sheet here. Oh, and they're going to come back at us. Third period, can our offense show some sign of life here? Can the offense show any sign of light? We don't want to get shut out after we shut them out. We don't want it back-to-back. Can we break the shutout for them? No, and they're going to take a victory 4-0. Okay, now, do we go back with LaSalle now? I think so. So we're going to go back with LaSalle after that game. Medvedev gave up 4. If we just had one goaltender, obviously you wouldn't switch, but we have 2. So let's run them both. Run with the hot hand. LaSalle's going to be hungry to get back in there. Let's take one game on the road here. But Nathan McKinnon's going to get a power play opportunity, but Jack Hughes answers right back. Cutter Gauthier gets another goal for them. Okay, what do we got here? We only got 2 shots on net here. This isn't looking good. Starting to get a couple more shots here at the end of the first. All right, 2-1 heading into the second here. Can our offense see some light here? Nathan McKinnon gets a goal on LaSalle there. Come on, boys. Power play opportunities going all around. Long power play, but Quinn Hughes gets a goal just after their penalty power play. It's only a 1-goal game here. We can easily steal this game. This is a game that we shouldn't win. Connor Geekie gets a goal after the penalty kill. Stop taking penalties. Oh my God. I've never seen us take so many penalties before. 3-3 game here. We got 1 minute left here, and we're headed to overtime. And Nico Hischier gets the overtime winner. Thank God. Okay, who is taking penalty minutes? Leonard. Holy cow. Kindle, Landeskog, Hughes, Matthews, Jennings. Oh my God, it's all of our top players. Okay, so we snuck away with that victory there. 4-3. So we're going to run back with LaSalle. He got us the win here. Can he close out the series here to send us back to the Stanley Cup final? Come on, boys. Stop taking penalties. I beg you. Kindle gets us on the goal scoring sheet early in this game. That's what I need. Power play opportunity for us. We needed the power play to be clicking here. And Connor Geekie gets a goal. Our depth has been scoring for us. And McCollum Baker gets us a goal. Second period. Nathan McKinnon ties it up, but Austin Matthews gets a goal back. But Owen Tippett scores right back. Okay. LaSalle, I definitely needed you to shut down this game. I was expecting big things from you in this game. Ridley Gregg gets us a lead. We need more here. I'm not trusting LaSalle in the net. If we make it away with this game, I think I'm going to roll with Medvedev. Yeah, Nathan McKinnon, Austin Matthews answers right back. We got to get back to the Stanley Cup final. Come on, 10 minutes left. Can we do it? Power play opportunity for us. Craig Berube, yell at these guys to stop taking penalties. 2 minutes left, 1 minute left, and yes, the Vancouver Canucks are heading back to the Stanley Cup final. There we go. Oh, what a victory there for the Vancouver Canucks. I didn't know if we were going to hold on there. So in the East, we have Pittsburgh and Montreal. Pittsburgh has a 3-2 lead over the Montreal Canadiens. We'll see. Soderblom's back. That's okay. And Craig Berube. So we're going to be facing the Pittsburgh Penguins. Yes, we are. We're going to be facing the Pittsburgh Penguins. The Montreal Canadiens will not be back to defend their Stanley Cup. 5v5 defense, baby. That's all we're going to go. We're going all the way with it. So the Pittsburgh Penguins. So we're quite a few years in, so I wonder what their team looks like. But before we do anything, Medyev's getting this game 1 start in the Stanley Cup final. I don't care. He's starting. So let's take a look at the Pittsburgh Penguins. So, they have Gavin McKenna. That's pretty sweet. With Kindle and Koivunen. Okay, that's a pretty good first line. Doftry, McGrathie, and Dorofeyev, McGrathie, and Muniner, Fossey, Zoinen, Boucher, Hekrov, Zicklin, Raquel. Okay. Gustafsson, Brunick, Kessler, Pickering, Draviskin. Okay. And Guloff. Okay. I'm surprised that Montreal lost to these guys, but they're in the Stanley Cup final for a reason. They simulate really well. Medyev's getting game 1 start here. Game number 1, Stanley Cup final. We're back. First period. Here we go. Power play early for the boys, and it goes nowhere. Another power play in the Stanley Cup final, and Luke Hughes gets on the goal scoring sheet. I think that's only his second goal of the playoffs, but Kindle gets another goal there. Daftry gets one there for Pittsburgh, and we're going to get... that's a late goal there by Medvedev. I wasn't expecting that. Second period here, 2-2 tie. McGrathie, okay, Medvedev, you're losing the starting job after this. Yeah, Ricard Raquel. How is this team scoring on us? Like, not very many X factors, not a very deep team. Okay. Third period, can we get some offense here? Austin Matthews gets us within 1, and Austin Matthews ties it up on the power play. Can we get a lead here? That's a long power play. I know we scored 1, but come on, boys. 5 minutes left here. Medvedev, I need you to shut the door here. Michael Haig gets 1. 1 minute left, and we're going to steal game number 1. Exactly what we need it to do. I didn't appreciate Medyev's performance there, so we are going to go back with Lascelles. I needed a dominating game there. So game number 2, still in Vancouver. First period. Dorofeyev opens up the goal scoring there on Lascelles. Shots are even. Power play opportunity for us. Ryan Leonard on the power play. I appreciate that. Ryan Leonard, he's come up with clutch with a couple goals as well these playoffs. Second period. Who's going to take it? Who's going to take the lead? We're out shooting them here. Power play for Pittsburgh. Come on, boys. 2 minutes left, and we're heading into the third, and Bouchard gets a goal early on the second there, but Austin Matthews gets a short-handed goal. Austin Matthews is clutch. Ridley Gregg gives the lead. What an acquisition for Ridley Gregg. So worth it, whatever. I don't even remember what we paid. I think we gave almost 2 first-round picks for Ridley Gregg, but that was worth it. There we go, a 3-2 victory there here in the Stanley Cup Finals to give us a 2-0 lead there. Oh, no. Let me edit the lines. We'll be right back. So that is a massive blow, losing Nico Hischier, a penalty killer, a power play specialist. So we moved up Jack Hughes there. We brought up Ridley Gregg. This is what our team's looking like defensively. Didn't change power play. We brought up Ryan Leonard to the first line, and we got Connor Geekie in on the second. Penalty kill, we just kind of moved everyone up. We got Kendall back there on the penalty kill. So, Lascelles going to get the start again. Lascelles going to get the start again. Game 3, where we got a 2-0 lead, heading to Pittsburgh here. I'd love to take this one here on the road. Do it for Nico Hischier. Sylviev, the defensive defenseman, opens up the goal scoring. Austin Matthews on the power play. That's what we needed, boys. That's what we needed. Okay, nice first period here. 5 minutes left here in the first period. Just keep it clean. Okay, Pittsburgh's out shooting us. Yeah, Gavin McKenna, there we go, opens up the goal scoring in the second period to give the Pittsburgh Penguins, get them within 1 goal here. Can we give Lascelles an insurance marker here? No, not on the power play here. Lascelles, looking at you, my man. If you want to prove yourself as the number 1 starter here, you lock down this third period. You want to be an elite goaltender in this league, you lock down this third period. Mullen gets back in the lineup and scores a big goal. Quinn Hughes, the captain. Four minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, 20 seconds left. And Lascelles, he's proven himself to be the number 1 starter for this team. Nico Hischier's back in. Let me get him back in the lineup. Okay. Stanley Cup final. Stanley Cup is in the building. We have a 3-0 lead here. I don't care. Let's win it here in Pittsburgh. Power play, a shorthanded goal for Ridley Gregg. Opens up the goal scoring for us. Don't keep giving them power plays. Play some clean hockey. Craig Berube yell at these guys for stop taking penalties. The NHL doesn't want the Stanley Cup in Canada 2 years in a row. Second period here. Can the Vancouver Canucks do it? Can we get a goal? Give Lascelles some insurance here. Power play opportunity. Come on. Third period. Okay. We have a 1-goal lead heading into the third period. Stanley Cup is in the building. We'll jump in with 5 minutes left, or a couple minutes left here. Can power play? No, we kill it off there. Great job, boys. 8 minutes left. 4, 3. Let's hop in there. We got 3 minutes left. Here we go, boys. 3 minutes left. A 1-goal game. Stanley Cup's in the building. Third line's out there. Gives it off to Horkoff. Come on, boys. Pittsburgh dumps it in here. Hughes get it up there. Mullen loses it in center ice. Don't let him walk in with it. Stupid. Lascelles get the face off. Let's get Austin Matthews out there.
One of the toughest trophies to win in all of sports.
No, we haven't won it yet. This game is far from over.
And now it is in the building. You can see everyone look on in anticipation.
This game is not over yet. What?
There's no injury. There was no real signal or conversation around the bench, but nonetheless, the tender's coming out.
Okay. I don't know what they're thinking there. Austin Matthews. Got to win this face-off here. He wins it clean. Up, Quinn Hughes skates it out. Too many Hugheses. Nice save by Lascelles. Face-off. Keep Austin out there. Yes, lockdown defense. Come on, Austin. Loses the face-off there. That's a face-off you want to win. There we go. 94. Nico. Oh, that's Jennings. Heischer 13 still. Heischer gets bodied off the puck there. Austin skating in there. McKenna skating in there. 2 minutes left here in the game. It's real time. Jennings dump that puck in. Go for a line change. Oh, no. No. Come on, Monahan. Monahan, what are you doing? Jennings, get that out. Mantha, dump that puck in. What are we doing here? Dump it in. Jennings, get off the ice, my man. Austin's still out there. Hughes, rip it on net, get a face-off. Second line, second defensive pairing.
We always talk about regular season play and playoff season play, right?
Okay.
It's different. It's a harder, it's a heavier style, which is why you need certain components.
119 left here. Jack Hughes, I need a face-off win here. I don't think he has the best. Yeah, he doesn't have the best face-offs. Dorofeyev skating in here. Don't let him in. Mueller gets a shot on LaSalle. Let's get Ridley Gregg out there for the face-off. I think he has good face-offs. Loses the face-off there. Block shot, and Dorofeyev ties it up here. This game is far from over. Do we call the timeout? Let's save it for overtime. Second line. This game is not over yet. They showed the cup. I said that was a jinx. Pickering. Ulan. Okay, Connor Geeky. What was that dangle? We're not in a dangling kind of game right now. We're in let's grind a puck to the front of the net. Michael Hagg gets it over. Hughes over to Jack Hughes over to Luke. Okay, need to get a line change going here. That wasn't. I don't blame LaSalle for that goal. I don't. Danford, Connor Geeky. Get that first line out there. Connor Geeky skates it in. Would have liked to get a line change going there. Nice block there, and we're headed to overtime. Overtime here. Come on, boys. Stanley Cup final, overtime, game number 4. Stanley Cup in the building. Nice body check there. Gustafson walking in. Nice save there by LaSalle. No, we can't give them it. No, why is the puck in our end? Nice block there. Can we get it out? Hughes skated it out. Got it out of our end, but not out of our zone. McKenna over. Nice save by LaSalle. Nico Heischer, let's go. Austin. Oh my God, I thought that almost went in. Austin Matthews! And we win the Stanley Cup. Austin Matthews, the game-winning goal to take the Stanley Cup for the Vancouver Canucks. Oh my God, the first time in franchise history. Oh my God. We did it, boys. We did it. Shake those hands. Let's get the cup. It's coming back to Canada, but it ain't going to Montreal this time. It's going to Vancouver. Austin Matthews, the Conn Smythe winner. 18 goals. What a man. What a signing in Vancouver. And Quinn, come up here and lift this Stanley Cup.
This is the anticipation. You know that there's an order that they're aware of, but we can't wait to see it.
Quinn. There we go. Quinn Hughes lifting the Stanley Cup. Beautiful picture there. Who's going to lift it next? He's got to hand it to his brother, Jack. Jack Hughes lifting the... 6 years. Quinn Hughes left for a year to go play with his brothers in New Jersey. It didn't work out, and now he came. Austin Matthews, the Conn Smythe winner. What a man. What a signing. And who's going to get it last? William LaSalle. We got to give it to the goalie. He proved himself to be the #1 starter this year. Great job, my man. Great job.
Commemorative photo. Yeah, I'm telling you, this is gonna last. This party's gonna go right to the dressing room. You can see them hugging, they're smiling, they're crying.
Beautiful picture there, boys. And the celebration. Beautiful picture. What a beautiful celebration. All the boys in the locker room. What a celebration. The Stanley Cup champions, Vancouver Canucks. Back-to-back years in the Stanley Cup final. Back-to-back President's Trophies. And your 2031 Stanley Cup champions, your Vancouver Canucks. Beautiful. So, we won the Stanley Cup, a 4-0 sweep here. Let's advance a day here. Winnipeg fired their head coach. Vancouver Canucks are Stanley Cup. We'll take a look at the awards here. Did it. Taking a look at the awards here. So, Stanley Cup champions, the Vancouver Canucks. President's Trophy for 3 years in a row. I'm sorry, we are Stanley Cup, our President's Trophy winning team. Clarence S. Campbell, Vancouver, back-to-back years, and Pittsburgh. Art Ross, Evan Bouchard. Hart Memorial. Quinn Hughes actually won the Hart Memorial. James Norris, Quinn Hughes. Lady Byng, Cale McCarr, sorry. Calder Memorial Ruck. Conn Smythe went to Austin Matthews. Nabokov won the Vezina. Same thing with the Jennings. Masterton went to Kangas. Montgomery went to the St. Louis Blues coach. Silky went to Matty Berniers. Ted Lindsay went to Quinn Hughes. And Maurice Richard went to Austin Matthews. So we took away some hardware here. So that's going to be it for this one here. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. And leave a comment down below. Do you want to see us go for one more year to go back-to-back with the Vancouver Canucks? And until next time, peace.